Surprise, bitch, I'm back! Oh shit, wait. I keep cussing. Oh, I'm gonna have to bleep all this out. Hi. Hi, lovelies. Hello. I really don't know where to start with this. Because over the past, 2 years, I sat down and recorded what I wanted to say. And I just did, so much to the point where I'm just yeah, I'm just gonna wait a bit longer to make this video, but enough waiting, because I'm not trying to make it 3 years. And if I'm going to start doing what I want to do, I need to, explain where I have been. So, let's get started. And before I say anything, no, I did not get canceled. I did not get, caught for saying something bad, homophobic, racist, anything. No, a lot of other personal stuff kind of happened. So, I'm gonna explain that. Of course, the name change and banner and, everything. And people's like, oh my god, I don't remember following this person. Don't panic. It's okay. It's me. It's Crystal VA. I just changed my branding, I guess. Let's talk about the reason I left. Why did you dip for 2 years? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I wasn't supposed to leave for 2 years. I was just supposed to dip for 2 weeks. I was supposed to do a 2-week hiatus, but plans backfired and mental health issues said no. So I ended up not making content for 2 years. Here's what happened. I'm gonna try to sum it up and try not to ramble. So, during, I think 2020, 2021, just around those kind of, COVID happened, and COVID kicked everybody's butt into isolation. And at the time, because I was a sophomore at that time, I was oh my god, a pandemic? Whoa, awesome. Not awesome, oh, awesome, people are getting sick and perishing, yay. No, I'm not. No. Yeah, no, I was dumb. Because that's not how COVID worked until yeah. So during sophomore year, the rest of my sophomore year, I was just home, isolated. We didn't leave that much, and if we did leave, we would wear masks. It was nice. I liked being isolated for some godly unknown reason. Until around 2021 hit, and where my junior year started. And that, at the time, we had a choice to go to the school, but we had to wear masks, or we did online school. Now, I should have chose, to wear a mask and go to school, publicly. But at the time, I was oh, I can just sleep in, stay home, relax. And if I miss a class, it's recorded for me, so it's fine. And all my work is just on the computer. Yeah, it didn't go so well. My first semester, it was amazing. I did have issues with the teacher because she wasn't grading my stuff properly. But I managed to bounce back, and I ended up getting a B in her class. And I was passing for my first semester. I was doing great. I did miss a few classes because I overslept or I just didn't want to go, but I picked my stuff back up and was doing great. And during this time, I jumped into the ASMR community, not listening to their content, but making content myself. And during this time, I think I hit around 100 or 200 subscribers. It was going good. I was making content. I was vibing. I was just drawing because I'm an artist as well. I was just creating. I was doing things, and I was happy about it. That is until my second semester started, where my mental health said. During my second semester, And that made me leave everyone else's class that I took and just fully like isolated myself from just talking to anyone on the outside world. During like this time, I was like kind of stressing out about making content too. I think this was like around like Thanksgiving, when my whole like mental health just said no. And it's bad enough that like you're isolated with not that many people to talk to. Like, yeah, I had people on Discord to talk to. I mainly, like, a lot of my friends, like, now are Discord buddies. But it's also nice talking to real people and, like, just one-on-one, just, like, hanging out. And I just felt lonely because most of my friends already graduated or, like, left, and I don't talk to them anymore, so it sucked a lot. And since I was, like, missing classes, was getting Fs and everything, I had issues at home. Is that the main reason I left? Yeah, but there's also another reason why I kind of left from making content, which I'm going to explain right now. During, like, this whole, like, of course, COVID pandemic thing, everybody was, like, off the walls. Everybody was feeling icky, sad. Mental health said, meow. During this time, too, a lot of, I'm going to talk about, like, the community. Because no matter what, like, any community you go in, VTubing, just, like, gaming, anything, there will always be a bit, like, a part of that, like, community that's really toxic and really bad, and it's overwhelming, and you just have to exist and, like, know that it's there. But for me, I tried to face that, like, side kind of head on. There was, like, some drama going on with, like, some, like, voice actors. I don't like getting into drama. I don't try to get into drama, but I'm nosy, and I want to know what that drama is. There was, like, certain drama. I'm not gonna say who she was, but she was, like, a big popular voice actor that did a lot of horrible things to not younger voice actors, or, like, ASMR artists, but, like, smaller content creators. And there's this other friend I was with. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was very close to her. And even though me and him was, like, friends, I wasn't friends with her. And I just ended up, like, stopped talking to him for a bit because he didn't, like, talk to me. But it's fine, because I was vibing with other, like, voice actors at the time. Now, during this kind of time is where, of course, a lot of voice actors I knew, actually, well, ASMRs I knew, that got exposed for being a pedo, that were, like, dating minors, that were saying racist stuff, that were being, like, rude, toxic, manipulative, and I just sat there, like. And the thing that sucks is because the person I kind of mentioned earlier was exposed by this one person. I'm not gonna say her name because she's gonna end up finding this channel and try to dox me and stuff, because she's been doing that to a lot of ASMR artists as well as VTubers now. But at the time, like, me and her were kind of friends, but then she did, like, something really messed up that just made me dip away from her. And I'm surprised she's, like, back doing bad stuff. But anyway, according to her, the friend that I was, like, close with and talked to almost on a daily basis was a pedo. He SA'd someone, a lot of other stuff, just a lot of things. And I had a whole breakdown because this was someone I talked to. Me and him set boundaries of, like, certain stuff we talked to. Keep in mind, during, like, this whole time, I was still a minor. I'm, like, 18 now. I'm turning 19 this year. But at that time, I was, like, 16 or 17. And he was, like, in his 20s. So when I found out he was accused of doing all this stuff, I broke down. And I felt disgusted. And I also had a friend at the time that was really uncomfortable around him because they both were, like, flirting, and he tried to make certain moves on her, but she wasn't into it. And a lot of other people hated him too, so I thought, like, the rumors and, like, the accusations I heard were real. And during that time too, when I had my whole breakdown, I want to say names, but I really don't. But there's this one lovely VA that I talked to, and he was like a really close friend to me, calmed me down, took like me to the side, and like just talked to me. And when I found out all this stuff happened, the person in question like DM'd me and was like, hey, I know you don't probably want to talk to me right now, but can you listen to my side? Later on today, I'm going to be doing like a voice call explaining what's going on and all the evidence that I have that can help my case, that I'm a good person. And I didn't want to go alone, so I took the friend that was comforting me with me. We listened to his side. He, like, all his stuff turned out that he was telling the truth. Like, accusations and stuff was dropped. But then a couple of weeks later, they were picked back up because apparently he did do some bad stuff and didn't, like, respect certain boundaries with certain people to the point where he got too sexual with friends. And I'm not surprised that he got canceled for that, because that was really, really horrible. And just think about it for a moment. A friend that you talk to almost like every day, or just like someone you see close to, get canceled, and you find out they do all this bad stuff, and you're just like, did they manipulate me? Was I one of the people he tried to do that stuff with? As time passed, more VAs started getting canceled. I just felt uncomfortable in this community. Like, really, really uncomfortable. Because a lot of them were my close friends. And then a few more, like, voice actors would, like, talk to me. And I would see the signs. And I would just slowly distance myself from them. Which is a good thing. COVID, my mental health, family, making content. I couldn't do it anymore. So, on Twitter, I announced that I would be dropping out of the ASMR community. I would still be here for people if they wanted me to read lines or anything, but I wasn't making content myself. And when I made that was the first time in my life, like during COVID, that I felt at ease, relaxed, and happy. It's also because for personal issues that I wanted to drop out of the community, because like people like coming out and being accused of doing those things, I was a victim of those things in my life, so I didn't want to like keep making content and wait until it was actually my turn to get harassed or worse by people I looked up to. Not anymore. So I dipped. I'm not trying to sound sad or anything, but it's like kind of hard to talk about this stuff still, since I really looked up to those people and they betrayed my trust. Even if they didn't do any of that stuff to me, it still hurts knowing a friend that I care for would do something like that. I was still kind of active in the ASMR community, not making content, but talking to people and creators and stuff. But Crystal VA died during 2021, moving on to 2022. So that's the reason why I left the ASMR community. Just so much stuff was on my plate at the time where I couldn't make content at all. And I thought I would be able to make content in like a couple of weeks, but then weeks turned into months, and months turned into years. But I'm back, but different. So that's what happened, where I've been, why I left. Now, what's going to happen? Why the name change? Why the banner? Is she coming back? Yes, I'm coming back, but as someone different. Don't get me wrong. I love making content. Like, I really do. When I was like a VA making stuff, I loved making like just audios to actually help people. The reason I made my like channel was to make people like feel loved, comfort. I just want to make someone's day. But I can't make content or anything if I'm not, like, in the right headspace either. However, to, like, explain, like, the changes and stuff that's going to be happening, I'm going to bring in someone else. Instead of, like, Crystal VA talking to you, I will introduce you all to the lovely new Cupid VTuber, Crystal Cupid VT. Woo! Yay! Hi lovelies, my name is Crystal Cupid VT, or just Crystal Cupid. I am a Cupid in training VTuber, you know, the goddess of love. I'm still working on making, like, content, my model, like, my stuff, and I still don't have all the right equipment to do that, but I'm working on it. I specialize in, like, a variety of games. Since I am Cupid and Cupid is just about love, I want to kind of focus on, like, otome games, or just, like, dating sim games, like, all the cute ones, the cringy ones, horror ones, if, like, they're, like, horror, etc. But I also want to do, like, puzzle games, like, horror games, etc., because I love, like, playing games. There's action, fantasy, etc. And I'm also an artist. I want to, like, do art streams in the future when I can. So I hope you guys will allow me to, of course, make content for you guys. Now, to explain what's going to happen to this channel, what's going on. Since I'm a VTuber, I will start off as, like, a PNG until I get my model. So, yay. But I won't be streaming soon. I was planning on streaming this month, but equipment hasn't been fully set up yet, or here. It's not here yet, so I might have to wait until March or April. But that's fine. I don't mind waiting. What's gonna happen to this channel? This channel won't, like, turn into, like, just clips, VODs, etc. No. I, Crystal Cupid VT, will be making audios for you guys. I will be, like, making ASMR stuff, random stuff, just things. And I will also be posting, like, my clips here in the future. Maybe try some animation stuff out that I've been, like, wanting to do. Like, this channel's gonna just have, like, a lot of stuff, from voice acting to, like, probably clips of myself to art and animation, since I really want to be, like, an animator and, like, a really good artist, and my art has improved over the years. If any of you guys have, like, stuff you want me to do, please let me know, because I'm very curious. Of course, on Valentine's Day, since it's yours, like, truly's day, I will be making a Valentine's Day audio where you get to relax and vibe with me, Cupid, Crystal, yay. Now, is Crystal VA fully gone? Not really. I was, like, thinking of just, like, fully ditching my old design and stuff, but I don't want to do that. Now, I was also thinking of making a separate channel for my voice acting stuff and my VTuber stuff, but I just said F it and mixed them all together, because I don't know, just why not? It'll be easier to, like, just have it all just there. But I will be making a separate, like, channel for my VODs, just in case if anybody just wants to catch in on my, like, streams in the future when I do stream. Crystal VA, she will still be here. Her design will still be here. I might end up making, like, a cute PNG model of her, because, of course, I don't look that different from her. We have the same hair, the same eye color, kind of same look. Only difference is she's just an elf. I'm a Cupid. Her design will still be here. She will still be, like, in videos, of course, because, of course, she's me. So don't be, like, too sad. I really don't know how to end this, because I really miss you guys a lot, and I have, like, so much planned for you guys. But thank you so much for tuning into this video and listening. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys can welcome me back, even though I've been, like, gone for 2 years. I'll catch you all later in another video, or probably just on TikTok or Twitter, maybe one day even Twitch. Bye lovelies, see you later. Mwah, mwah.